3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
That's what I'm talking about. We are here. We are live at the 67th annual SPWLA's symposium. We're at Lake Conroe, Houston, Texas, just north of Houston, Texas. Next year, it's going to be in France. The show this year is all about integration and seeing what machine learning and AI is doing, but also the advancements of new ideas, new tool development, and taking old ideas and applying it into new areas. I mean, SPWLA is all about integration. Drillers, reservoir engineers, completions engineers, they all integrate around the wellbore. And so that's what's exciting about this. We get an opportunity to sit down with the folks at Baker. You guys are here, you're live, you're representing the company. I'm excited to get your backgrounds. Please introduce yourself.
Oh, hello. My name is Javier Franquet. I'm the global lead for formation, evaluation, and testing in the Gaffney Clyde Energy Advisory Organization in Baker Hughes, and I'm based here in Houston.
Okay.
All right. My name is Alexander Chirinos. I'm the global product manager for formation, testing, and sampling and coring for wireline services.
Wow.
20 years in August here in the industry.
Wow.
So loving it. Yeah, thank you for that. And yes, excited to be here. So a lot of people, a lot of customers, familiar faces. So yes, great
Awesome.
venue. So
How long you been with Baker?
Baker Hughes, 20 years.
Oh, that's what you said. I thought you were talking about industry. You've been with Baker for 20 years.
The industry and Baker for 20 years.
Wow,
Yes, sir.
wow. Nice.
So I'm Andy Hawthorne. I'm the global product lead for what's called smart services, which includes acoustic telemetry systems and pipe conveyed wellbore integrity. And I've been around in the industry a little bit longer.
And what's new in wireline formation evaluation at Baker Hughes?
Thank you for asking. Well, we're getting into a more challenging condition, so we essentially develop a tool that is a through drill pipe conveyance. It's called Proxima. It has a full platform from all the density neutron, porosity, all the induction resistivity for water saturation, acoustic, cross-dipole acoustic, and also imaging.
This is going out while drilling, or this is the drill bit's out there, you tractor it down, and you get the information as you pull back?
It has a little bit of both. So you drill the well, and then you go with a special bit with a hole where you can go through the tool. So you can actually keep the hole in stable condition. You can reciprocate, circulate, rotate, keep the well alive, and still do the logging. So
wow, okay. And which formation testing challenges have Baker Hughes been able to solve with these new technologies?
No, that's an amazing question, Troy. So just like Javier was saying, drilling wells right now, trying to find hydrocarbons is just more challenging than before, right? We're now trying to tap to places where either hotter, higher pressure, higher temperature, tighter formations.
Right.
So on the formation testing and sampling, we come up recently with a new platform called Maxima. And it's an upgrade and change to our traditional, something that our customers are very familiar with, RCI, RCX. So Maxima expands the capabilities of that. We have things like the Maxima Frac, which is new straddle packer that can create higher differentials, almost double differentials than what you can do with the previous generation, right? So we're up to par and in certain hole conditions, leading on the limitations of the previous generation. So really 10,000 PSI differential above hydrostatics in 8.5, 6,000 PSI differential in 12.25. So we're excited for that. We had great success with this technology in Middle East, and now moving it here into the CCUS market, new energy exploration. So that's very good on that side. And also a couple of other components in the same platform. Maxima Flow is another one, is our high rate pumps. So one of the things that we do after we drill these wells, we want to take some samples of that hydrocarbon that is downhole.
Yeah.
And normally you pump it out of the rock, you try to collect it into the tank. The faster that you pump, then the faster that you are able to bring that sample for analysis at surface.
Okay.
So now with this new Maxima Flow, you're getting that sample a lot quicker, saving rig time, saving money to the customer as well, right?
Andy, how about new technologies and specifically on well integrity, right?
Yeah, so well integrity is a critical path all the way through well construction, and historically all that data has been acquired on wireline. So you think, the pulse echo ultrasonics, you think of CBL, VDL, and etc. And you need that both for safe and efficient operations, but also to satisfy regulatory requirements.
Right.
And now with this big push towards mature assets and everything else, where you want to expose more reservoir from existing infrastructure, you need to know even more about the casing and cement at a different time. So one thing that that when you run wireline, obviously everything else stops. You run wireline in a hole. So the clients came to us and said, could you put some of these measurements on drill pipe? And then we can run in parallel with existing operations. And so we can take the logs, and we don't care what the deviation of the wellbore, we don't care how long it is, we don't care if it's an extended reach section. We could take this during drilling, we could take this during cementing, we could take it during section milling, plug and packer setting, whipstock runs, so you could log in all those environments. Generally just through one casing string.
Yeah.
So it'd be one casing string at a time.
Yep.
But you still need that data. There's a phenomenal interest, as I said, in terms of efficiency, and the fact that you could put it on a run that is already planned in the well.
Sure.
Means that you're doubling up.
Yeah.
So in
or you get a hole in the tubing or something, you got to pull that well anyway, you're going to pull everything out.
You'll pull everything out and then log.
How fast can you get like a 3,000 foot well looked at? If it's like a shallow well like that, how fast to get in and get out?
Generally we log at 700 meters per hour at 60 RPM.
So that's 2 hours.
Over 2,000 feet, yeah.
Yeah, an hour.
Yeah, well, with this tool you have to circulate and have to rotate. But you don't want to rotate a tool inside casing that's a big, like an LWE tool, but for casing without pumping. So you'd still have to take the connections into account.
And how about the wellbore size? Like if you got 7-inch, 5-inch, 5.5, 4.5.
Currently, we can do anywhere from 9 5/8 all the way up to later on this year 18-inch or 20-inch casing. And we are working on the small tool for the 7-inch liner.
Nice. And how about the integration of all these things, right? Who's focusing on how it all comes around? So at the end of the day, reservoirs, completion, production, right? Moving the needle from a profit margin standpoint for the operators that are spending this money with you guys, deploying this technology. How do you guys do that? How do you integrate all this?
I'm glad that you asked, Troy. We have a dedicated team in Baker Hughes. It's actually under our integrated solution. And it's called Gaffney Klein Energy Advisory, where we essentially do not only the geoscience post-acquisition processing of subsurface data from either wireline, completion, or LWD, and then we have the group that does essentially reservoir characterization, reservoir consultancy, and integrate the whole life cycle of the reservoir from exploration all the way to mature asset and P&A and work on deployment. So, and we tackle from traditional oil and gas all the way to new energy, CCUS, geothermal, hydrogen in natural exploration of hydrogen, natural hydrogen, or underground hydrogen storage for not only hydrogen but also gas or oil in subsurface. Yeah,
it's an interesting point, but I think it's not a service company or an oil company. It's integrated together. The best results come when you work as a complete team with the operator and the service providers together, and then you're really understanding what the value is and what you need to target to achieve those objectives, and you work together.
Moving the needle for the customer and applying new opportunities for new data, new insights. It's exciting, man.
Yes. This is great. Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Troy. Excellent.
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity, Troy.
Thank you, guys. Good luck, Baker. We'll be talking soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.